Hello, I know, I'm late. Again. Yeah, I kinda stayed up pretty late last night, uploading pictures of the updated works in progress of the Sosby to the socials, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm still fucking sick. I still got the sniffles, I still have a cough, and it's the worst in the mornings when I wake up. Well, mornings for me. Either way, when I wake up, it's rough. It's rough, and I'm still a little congested, but as the day goes on, the more it normalizes. But god damn, I want to be over this sickness already. I want to be over this cold. God damn, man. This sucks. This really sucks. Anyway, mornings, aka 6 p.m. because I have no job. Yeah, well, being crippled will do that. I got a couple bulging spinal discs in my low back. Been putting up with it for 3 years. And yeah, I can't work. Hell, it hurts to fucking stand. Just walking. It always hurts. Always. So, that's why I don't have a job. I looked, and I don't have a lot of skills. Yeah, all the work from home jobs that I found, I tried one, click worker. The pay was too inconsistent, and I was these pain meds called Lyrica, strong fucking nerve pills, 100 milligrams 3 times a day. If I miss doses for a while, I had withdrawals. They sucked. And it didn't really do anything for me. It didn't do shit. They didn't do shit. The docs did try increasing to 150 milligrams 3 times a day, but I did not like how that made me feel cognitively. Made me drowsy, made me dizzy, made me foggy. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. I am currently in the process of filing for disability, so it's something. And I got an MRI in September. It's gonna be an updated MRI. We're gonna see if there's any sort of... I'm getting an updated MRI, see if there's any more damage to my back, and we're gonna go from there. I had an ablation procedure where they nuked the nerves. Still feel it. I still feel it. They did not prescribe me any of those. They did not. At this point, I'm just tired. I just want this fixed. I'm just tired of it. Like, at this point, I'm just like, whatever. They don't think it's necessary. They don't think it's necessary. We'll see what the updated MRI shows. See what it shows. Till then, I'm just trying to get through life. That's all I'm trying to do. Canada. I haven't been to Canada in years. I am not driving to Canada. I'm not doing that. No way. Like, kilometers? I don't fucking know the metric system. I barely know math as it is. That costs money. That costs money that I don't have. Yeah, it costs money that I don't have, and yeah, meh. Anyway, we got part harvesting that we have. You know, I'm sorry, I don't like talking about this. It doesn't do me any good. That's why I'm working on stickers. It's a small something. It's small, but at least it's a start. But, commission work. Nah, you're good, Einstein. You're good. You know. You're good, man. You're good, dude. But, commission work. That is something that I have considered and kind of do want to do. Like, you know, I mean, I can't promise anything super fucking fancy schmancy. My pre-shading skills leave a lot to be desired because I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that because I fucking candy metallic paint jobs. They're shiny, they're reflective, the shading does itself. You know? And like extreme battle damage work, that's something I have yet to do. Like I do have a PGXia still in my backlog for the past fucking years. I intend to get the Exia repair parts, the expansion repair parts, and, you know, do a little custom battle damage work, you know? But the thing that's stopping me is supplies and resources. Supplies and resources. If I'm going to be doing commission work, then, you know, I need I need this. I need the stuff to do it with, you know? What is your suggestion, Einsteins? What be your suggestion? Yeah, as far as the work from home thing goes, all the job listings that I tried looking into, they all ask for skills that I don't have. Like programming skills. I don't have programming skills. I only know enough to mod my games and do this stream thing. That's the most I know. Architect designing stuff. Do I look like I'm a fucking architect? I had to take geometry twice in order to graduate high school. I had to take geometry twice. So that should tell you something about me and geometry and fucking that Pythagorean theorem which I have yet to use. An elliptical exercise machine when you was rehabilitating. Elliptical. Fuck. I know what it is. I know what an elliptical is. I think. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's a cycling machine. Cycling machine. Like just your basic bicycling machine or what? Because I had to go to physical therapy. Insurance required me to do so to get my MRI, but yeah, they put me on a cycle machine, a bicycle. The back pain is affecting my left leg. It's affecting my left leg, like right in the joint where the thigh meets the crotch. Like that joint area. So the pushing of it, the pedaling on the left leg, it's not that great. It's doesn't feel good. But and as far as yeah. Walking isn't exactly the most easiest thing for me to do, let alone bicycling. And I did try pool therapy too. I did try that too. It still wasn't good. Still wasn't good. Made worse when I got out because gravity's a fucking bitch. I disown gravity. I disown gravity. Now me disowning gravity, that's not me saying that I no longer believe in gravity. Now, gravity's a thing. It is a thing. I just don't like it. Like Char said in Char's counterattack, gravity weighs down on people's souls, man. That's why I don't like gravity. It weighs down on people's souls. But I digress. So yeah, the work from home jobs, they ask for skills that I just don't have. Like I can't do digital art. I can't do any of that. 3D modeling and rendering, I mean, I'm still learning Blender. Now all I really have is this disability that I'm filing, and soon my stickers. I'd like to add more to that. all just a work in progress. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to tell you. Anywho, Gunpla. Switch to build. Alrighty. Let's get to building. So, yeah, I'm trying to keep on keeping on. I'm trying. So last night we got all this. Zoom build. We got all this last night. I know it's not a whole lot. We would have more of an arm, but this elbow joint, it's still being painted. We still gotta paint the bottom half, and yeah, we can't really do anything with the arm parts until this piece is done. This is the glue that holds everything together. I mean, it's the elbow. We got a bunch of arm parts. Can't do a whole lot with them. We got a hand. But still, you know, so far it's looking pretty cool, I'd say. Unzoom build. Now, we do have parts that we have to remask. All these parts. But, we'll remask these after we've cut out and harvested the third set. So let's get to it. Third set is going to be consisting of, I imagine, the left arm and the shoulders. Yeah, that's another thing that I had to do. Couple other reasons I was late. I had to grab a shower because I was looking ragged, and I had to pick up some Mountain Dew. What? I 3D printed a rack to put the runners on, but in this case, yeah, there's too many runners. Like, this is perfect grade level of runners. Like, you want to see how many parts there is to this kit? You want to see what I'm working with? I'm working with all of this shit. This is a literal sea of fucking runners. I haven't seen that many runners since a fucking perfect grade. And this is a master grade. My back's been hurting especially bad the past few days. Let's get it on. Let's get things started. So we already got this, that, and okay. The elbow, the left. This building is half the fun, yeah? Ooh. Felt some bones crack and pop in that wrist. And that's why I wear compression gloves when I play my PC games. Because believe you me, back when I was streaming Doom Eternal on PC, ooh, that game was murder on the wrist. It was then that I realized I needed some compression gloves. You think if you build something yourself, you appreciate it more. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree, because you spend months, sometimes even years, building something, working towards something, a completion of a goal, so to speak. And, well, when it's done, when it's finally done, you can take a step back, look upon it and say, yeah, I built that. I built that with my own 2 hands. What's my longest build ever? What's my longest build ever? In terms of Gunpla models, like just Gunpla models, or just models in general, because models in general, 2 years is the longest it took. Switch to main. What? There it goes. About to say, what the hell, man? What did I build? I'm glad you asked. That. I built that. The T-800 Terminator. 3 feet tall, composed of ABS plastic and metal parts. It was part of a subscription service build, a parts work build. It would have technically taken me a year to build, but thing about the Terminator and its subscription was it originally began as an exclusive artwork subscription in the UK. So, yeah, if you lived in the US and you see this and you're like, I want to build this, well, tough fucking luck. So, I went to eBay. And the first 20 issues. So yeah, that's why it took me 2 years. Also, a few of the parts on my Terminator are third party. The third party. There's a company called Model Mods. They're based in the UK, but they ship worldwide. The teeth that come with the Terminator model, they look like fucking crap. Like, they look like the Inspector Gadget doppelganger's teeth. Yeah, pretty much. More or less. Like, now considering that the subscription service is completed, you can choose to buy the whole damn thing all at once, but that's gonna cost you like $1,000 or some shit. And yeah, I was able to build this back when I actually had money. Worked at a factory. No wonder I'm as crippled as I is. Fucking factories, man. Just don't do it. But yeah. Now there's another subscription service, Part Works, called Fan Home. And they have subscription models for a half-scale R2-D2, and that's what this Terminator is. He's half-scale. So that's a half-scale R2-D2 and Iron Man. I'd like to build Iron Man one of these days. They do the whole worldwide shipping, so that's good. But there is another part work model that I got my eye on. But just like the Terminator, it's exclusive to a country. France. So, I already looked on eBay. People are selling it's RoboCop. It's fucking RoboCop. There's a part work model of RoboCop, exclusive to France. eBay has issues. And, one of these days. Does it have LEDs? Why, yes it does. It's got 4 LED spotlights in the base, as well as a speaker system. It'll play the Terminator theme and a couple sound effects. I would demonstrate it, but the batteries died in it, and it takes 4 D-cell batteries. So, and I don't have them yet. But in the head, that does have LEDs, and those do work. I'm gonna put these down somewhere. Bingo. The eyes do light up. And not only that, remote control. Now again, if the base had batteries, I'd turn the spotlights on, but unfortunately, they do not. The head, on the other hand, not only does it have LEDs, but, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but watch the eyes. The eyes can swivel on a remote. It's got a motor that allows them to swivel. And the next demonstration Yeah, I can turn his eyes off by remote too. But, now this next one, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Maybe I tilt his head up some. Wait a minute. I have an idea. There we go. I know it's all pixelated and blurry, but maybe. The mouth moves. I can control the mouth moving up and down. I know it's blurry. Probably couldn't see shit. But that's what it do. Now I should mention the rifle. Switch to build. You could see it? Groovy. Switch to build. Switch to build. Fuck it. Alrighty. So, yeah. The rifle. Looks like the movie ones. It is pretty well detailed and pretty well accurate. Also, I should mention that, yeah, there's third-party parts in it. The teeth, third-party, because the stock ones, they look like shit. Like Inspector Gadget type fake shit. So, I go to Model Mods. They make new teeth. And, improved finger joints. The fingers are articulated, but, the pins... they're shit, like floppy fingers. Nobody likes a floppy finger Terminator. So, they made third-party finger joints. And they work better. Much better. And not only that, but I also opted to weather my Terminator. Here it is. Oil paint. Starship filth. All I did was just cover the entire part in that Starship filth, wipe it away, and it's all weathered. It's all nicely weathered. Because it's a Terminator in a post-apocalyptic future. It shouldn't look purty. It needs to look grimy and filthy. Now please excuse me while I turn the battery box off, because if you don't turn, even though I have it powered down, it still drains the batteries. It fucking sucks. And as for the rifle, now this, I took great issue with this. So in the UK, if you subscribed to this Terminator model, you would get some free subscription gifts. Those subscription gifts were a screwdriver set, and a pouch that had the Terminator logo on it. The screwdriver was shit. After that was the binder to keep all the issues in. That one, I I had to order that one because I couldn't subscribe to it. Because it was exclusive to the UK at the time. So I imported the binder because, one, it was a nice binder, and two, it kept all the magazines in one place. Then there was a Terminator Endoskull keychain. It looked like shit. And last but not least was a half-scale replica of the phased plasma rifle and 40-watt range to complement the completed Terminator model. It was a free subscription gift in the UK. Well, when Agora Models got the licensing and did the whole worldwide shipping, they made it so you had to pay separately to get the rifle. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? We get the UK folks get that for free for subscribing, and you're making us pay extra on top of a $120 fee? Fuck you, Agora. I don't just print my own. And I did. That rifle is 3D printed. However, yeah, the file I took was from Thingiverse, and it said it was a 1:1 scale, so I scaled it down by 50% to make, because I thought that would make it half scale. Not quite. It's a little bit on the small side, so yeah, whenever I get better Hatchbox Blue 3D filament, I'm gonna print a new rifle. I'm gonna print a new one. Hopefully one that's better in scale with the rest of the Terminator, you know? So, yeah. Because I am not paying another $100 for that rifle. Whether I had the money or not, I'm not fucking supporting that bullshit. Because that's some straight up bullshit. I'm not buying into it. No. Did we really get all of the parts we needed from the P runner? I guess we did. Stick on the floor. Is my chair sitting low? Yes, it was. Yeah, this chair, it's an old chair. Like, this chair belonged to my pops. It used to belong to my pops until he got himself a new chair and he gave him his old one, this one. And to give you an idea of exactly how old this chair is, this is the same chair that I sat upon back when I had a Vampire Freaks account. Y'all remember Vampire Freaks? The goth alternative to MySpace? This chair is that old. Let's see, is this the one we need? Bingo. You don't know what Vampire Freaks was? It was the goth alternative to MySpace back in the, like, I want to say mid-2000s, give or take. Yeah, I think I was about 14 or 15 when I made my first Vampire Freaks account. The website shut down some time ago. You didn't have internet until 2004. I didn't have it until 2015. And up until that point, I was using other people's internet. And coincidentally enough, 2015 is also the year that I got back into Gunpla. Because YouTube, and I stumbled across Gunpla videos, and I discovered master grades, and I was like, wow, Gunpla's came a long way since I was a boy in the early 2000s. So I got interested. Then when I got $50, I got my first master grade, the Gundam Epion, and I was hooked. It was right then and there. I sealed my fate. I sealed my fate to the scale model gods, to the plastic crack. This is the wrong one. There it is. It's been a while since I had to actually dig for runners. It's been a while since I built a perfect grade. I'd like to build one again, one of these days. Bingo. Ah! Don't be falling into the void. You don't belong in the void. Let's see, we need some oh, well, we got the thing right here. Here it is. Have I ever played Mortal Kombat 11? You can play Terminator vs. RoboCop. Yes! Yes, I have played Mortal Kombat 11. And yes, I did get the Terminator and RoboCop DLCs. I like RoboCop better between the two characters. Like, RoboCop is just more fun to play as than the Terminator. But there is a third character DLC in MK11 that I also used to play as and was fucking stoked. Spawn! Spawn! Oh, when they did the character reveal for Spawn, I was like, oh shit, they're finally doing it! They finally got Spawn! After all these years, they finally got Spawn! So, Spawn and RoboCop, they'd be my two mains in Mortal Kombat 11. Granted, I haven't played MK11 in years. The gear system, the microtransactions, yeah, that kinda killed it for me. His fatality is awesome. My favorite one is when he envelops his opponent in his cloak, and then, you know, he flares his cape open and just ripping off all of his opponent's skin, leaving just their muscles and their skeleton. And doing it on RoboCop and the Terminator, that's some cool fucking shit. That's my favorite fatality. Yeah, I haven't played MK11 in years. And unfortunately for me, the whole arcade ladder fighting games, they kind of lost their touch with me. It's all about gear and loot and microtransactions nowadays, and that's a real tragedy. There's no more skill. It's all about pay to win, get the best gear. All that bullshit. Mortal Kombat 10. That was another good one, though. My mains in that game would have to be the Alien and Triborg. Specifically, Sector. I like Sector. And sometimes I'll play the Predator. Which, by the way, Prey, that was a good one. That was a good movie. Alright, where the hell is the H-Runner? It's G. It's not an F1. Here's an H, but is it the H? I don't think it is. And it's not the H we need. Where's the other one? There it is. I found it. Oh yeah, I completely forgot Leatherface was in MK10. Yeah. He was fun too. Brutal. Real fucking brutal. And there is one character that a lot of people have been asking to be put into Mortal Kombat, but he's yet to be in it. Ash. Ash Williams in Mortal Kombat. Boomstick, chainsaw hand. Like, he'd fit right in. He'd fit right in with Mortal Kombat. And can you imagine the dialogue between Ash and Johnny Cage? Video game cinematic gold, baby. I'd like to see that happen. Ah! Or Yeller trying to get away from us. Seeing Ash in a lot more games, so he might be an MK12. Yeah, he got his slot in Dead by Daylight. Now he's got his own video game, which I fucking love the Evil Dead game. Like, between Evil Dead and Dead by Daylight, Evil Dead, no contest. You know, one of my buddies who still plays Dead by Daylight, I'm like, oh, still haven't come across any ashes in your party, have ya? And she was like, no, that's because all the Ash mains migrated to Evil Dead. And I'm like, touche.